that's a positive. No surgery required. We'll just see how he does here in the next few days, how that thing works out. It might be longer than that, but we'll see. Wanye had a bone bruise on his knee. Those are pretty painful things, but he's working through that. Other than that, everybody worked today in some form or another, and we'll just see how they did. Whether it was the Boltons, the Reids, we'll just see how they made out through this. But as far as the game goes, there were some good things. There's plenty that we can work on. The ones were fairly productive there for the short time that they had. We were on top of the kickoff. In the rule, it's a little different than last year. So the ball normally goes in the end zone. It's a dead ball, and that's not how it is this year. Goes in, comes back out. You can't scoop it back in, obviously. Again, they're still looking at all of this, so we'll see where it goes from here. I think it was good for the officials to see it. I think it was good for us to see it. We understood the part of it where if it goes in, it's still alive. But again, that is similar to the sideline where you can be outside and reach back in. That part got clarified. It's not like that. So that's a live ball. So that's where we're at. Other than that, it's open to you guys here. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, 34 should have taken it and gone, and then McCole was trying to make it right, but what McCole should have done was picked it up and gone. But listen, that's not his. That's our responsibility for making sure that's clarified.
We didn't see Brian Cook out there. Did he walk out later, or what's his status?
Yes, he was not there. Personal matters. Baby on the way. Right, so, yeah. Yeah, no, listen, I thought he did a nice job in there. His feet, his sets were good. He was aggressive. I thought for the short time that he was in, he did a nice job. It was a good start for him. So he's got to obviously build on it the more time he gets and so on. But I thought it was a very productive start.
You guys have a deep wide receiver room. Are you sensing some urgency from Kadarius Toney, just knowing that it's very competitive at the back end there?
Say the
wide receiver from Kadarius Toney, just knowing that it's competitive back here.
Yeah, I mean, he was out here today working, and it's just consistency. It's just a matter that, and with the competition, and that I tell all of them that. So there's a ton of competition, and you got to be on your game with that. So.
What does that do to your passing game without Hollywood as long as he's not around?
Yeah, so the positive there, Adam, is that he's going to be back, and but without him in there, his experience and that in the league, and but we've also got other guys that can step in and play. We'll be okay there. It's just we're pulling for him to get back, obviously.
Is it reasonable to think he could play against Baltimore?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Coach, did you miss not having a fullback last year? And when you look at number 42, when you look at Steele, does he look like a guy who could be a fullback and a running back?
Yeah, well, you saw what he was as a running back, and then he's learning the fullback spot as needed. We used Noah there last year, who can still do that, but he's got to be a good special teams player. If he's going to make the team, he's got to be a good special teams player, and he's got to be able to carry the football and stay aggressive like he's doing right now. But he had a productive day.
Did you miss having a fullback last year? Did it hamper you in the red zone some, you think?
No, I don't think so. We adapted, and I thought Noah gave us some good snaps in there.
Andy, it was his first football game ever, but just when you rewatch the tape, just what jumped out to you about Louis Rezaman and where the improvement can go from game 1 to game 2?
Yeah, no, listen, it was exciting for him to have a chance to get in there and play. It's faster than what he's seen in practice. So I think from an experience standpoint, it was great for him. I think that was a positive, and then just build on it. So
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right, good. Thanks.